Engulfed by darkness and fear, the heart of Syria's biggest city. But life becomes so dangerous that drivers must turn off their lights to avoid attack from above. And even in the dead of night, the war grinds on. The government insists it's protecting people, targeting terrorists based in residential areas. But often, it's civilians who are hit. Everyone keeps an eye on the sky, looking for helicopters armed with barrel bombs that are tossed to the ground. They're indiscriminate and devastating. Whenever they land, it's the Civil Defence Force that comes to the rescue. Their job's as grim as it is dangerous. Rushing in, sometimes under fire, to free the injured and recover the dead. Barrel bombs are believed to have killed hundreds of people in Aleppo this year, maiming many more. This video from the Aleppo Media Centre is extraordinary. The Defence Force desperately claw at debris. A young boy's been buried. His limbs are freed. It's not clear if he's alive. Suddenly, there's movement. And 9-year-old Yamin is rescued. This was Syria's economic heartland. Today, it's a decrepit shell of its former self. The bombardment rarely stops, and the emergency team head out again.
We are doing this because our people need help and rescuing, someone to lend them a hand. Of course I will not leave this job. I merely want to save civilians.
Driving through a maze of streets, residents shout directions to the bomb site. Unaware, the team heads straight into a frontline position.
No, sniper.
And a government sniper takes aim. This is perhaps the most dangerous job in one of the world's most dangerous cities. We were in Aleppo when the fighting started. Today, much of this vast ancient city has been ravaged by a relentless civil war. Whole districts lie almost abandoned, scarred by a war that's displaced 40% of the population and killed what's thought to be more than 150,000.
In the last few minutes, there have been 2 bomb strikes in this residential neighbourhood. Much of it's been abandoned. At the moment, the emergency services have just arrived. The men from the Civil Defence Force have gone into this area to see if there are any civilians who've been injured or even worse, killed.
A barrel bomb's landed on this small street, killing a 4-year-old boy and injuring others. There were no fighters here, just residents cowering from a helicopter.
We heard the first blast, and I asked my husband to go and get the kids off the street, and suddenly it hit us. It was like someone picked me up and threw me inside.
Do you have anywhere to go?
I have nowhere to go. I just want my husband back and nothing else.
Tens of thousands have fled Aleppo this year. Most live in makeshift camps huddled near the border. There are no signs of an end to this war, and Syrians feel shunned by what they see as the indifference of the outside world. Defenseless in the face of incessant attacks, and with little hope of either respite or relief.